So hey everybody, I'm vlogging my trip. I'm going to Chicago, or I am in Chicago. This is Chicago right here. You can see the city, and if I turn around you can see my friend Bobby. Hi. I'm visiting Bobby because he's my friend and I miss him, and I like Chicago. This is called A Large Interior Form by Henry Moore. That's why it looks like someone's insides, I think. Or is that the head and the arms? What do you think? Looks like kind of like my digestion system. Did the red one kind of look like a plane that crashed?
Oh, it does.
In the rainforest? And it's like little rocky stuff. And these are fountains. There. This is where you sit when you have something important to think about in a movie. Just sit here and talk about or think about your problems while a song usually plays. That's why they build these things. So here are the lake nymphs, or lake goddesses, I think, of the Great Lakes. I think that's what these are. So they're the spirits that inhabit the Great Lakes. I didn't know they looked like that, though. You think in modern society they have decency to wear tops, but you know, the Great Lakes do what they want. They're kind of like honey badgers. So here we are in the garden of the White Witch, or whoever turns random naked people to stone. Maybe if they looked into this guy's eyes. But yeah, they're just kind of like people who are cut from my robot, or Medusa, or something. But yeah, if you ever wanted to hang out with someone who you could talk to and they would never talk back, they would just listen, this is where to go, because they're just waiting for a friend and a shirt. Right, so here I am. I'm in the Chicago Art Institute. So I always want to call it the CIA because Detroit calls it the DIA. But anyways, yeah, if you want to look around. Okay. Yeah, so Bobby's at work. So naturally, I went to the art museum because I had some time by myself, and what do I like to do when I'm by myself is look at art. So yeah, be ready for some commentary on art, be it modern or you're gonna see a lot of Renaissance and medieval art because that's what I like to look at. And hopefully you can hear me because I don't know how sound is because it's super echoey here. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Welcome to my art museum adventure. It's a but. I'm a mature adult. Right? If you go like this, you can see a version of the Pieta, which is my mom's favorite statue. So I always take pictures of it for her. So, it's a unicorn. So here's my man Zeus, hurling his thunderbolts at whoever he wants, because he's the king of the gods. He does what he wants. Oh, and here's Abraham and Isaac. I need to get better at this. And as we walk down this way, you can see Artemis and Diamond. So this is the time when the Virgin Goddess got a boyfriend. Or one of them. There's like a bunch of stories. Yep. And look, old cherub. Which corner would it be? Little cherub in the corner is like, shh, don't tell. So this is apparently a secret. So things are getting pretty steamy up on Mount Olympus, as usual. My favorite animals is the cow. There it is. Moo. So we have one where Jesus is being buried. So there's Virgin Mary. Again, notice the blue. I think that's Mary Magdalene over there, and there's my boy St. John, and there's Jesus, and Joseph of Arimathea. So that's what's going on here. It's kind of a sad one. Here is a painting, the wedding of Peleus and Thetis, where the Trojan War was started. You can see there's a golden apple thrown in there, and Aphrodite and Athena and Hera are arguing over who gets it. So, boom, or some people call this goddess Discordia. Hint, hint. Hashtag Briar Rose. So this one is of Venus telling off Jupiter or Zeus for something, and actually no one knows why they're arguing in this painting, which is really interesting. But yeah, she's all mad and he's all like tired, and he's got Athena and Hera, who are like my least favorite people other than Ares in mythology. Athena is so overrated, and they're like whispering in Zeus's ear, and you got like Artemis, and I have no idea who that chick in the middle is, and Hermes, and there's Apollo, he's my other favorite back there, and Ares, and yeah, so Apollo and Aphrodite are my favorites. And I don't know, they're on Team Troy, because I'm definitely Team Troy, because I'm kind of like PETA, and yeah, I'll keep going on that later. Right. So there's baby Cupid, and he wants her to hold him right now, but she's busy. Mom is busy telling off the king of the gods. Oh, you can see like Hercules back there, just, he doesn't need pants, who does? What I was saying is how there's Team Edward and Team Jacob, or Team PETA and Team Gale. I'm definitely Team Troy in the Iliad, because there is the Greeks and the Trojans are just defending their homes, so Team Troy. And all the gods I like are on Team Troy, so yeah. So I know it's like a hot topic on the internet right now and everyone's arguing about it, but I'm going to come out as a Team Troy fan. This is Judith from the Bible cutting out the head of Holofernes, so here she is, you know, being a feminist back in Bible days, like saving the world. Way to go, Judith. So this painting actually shows a lot of really interesting techniques used in medieval art. It's of the crucifixion, if you can tell. And if you notice, they're all dressed according to medieval times, which is was commonly done in the time to make the stories more relatable. And I think that guy's supposed to be St. Longinus looking up, and then you can see Mary's fainting. And now actually, I think it's Mary Magdalene with the lighter veil, and St. John holding her. And it was really common in medieval art to show Mary fainting, but it became a trend later because people said, the Bible says Mary stood by the cross, not Mary fainted by the cross. So then people started depicting Mary standing. So this is really an interesting feature and discussion in art of the Middle Ages. I like this painting. This is of the Virgin Mary and baby Jesus, and they're surrounded by virgin saints. So we have Cecilia, the music saint, that's why I think she has birds. Agatha, I think she had her chest cut off, which is kind of gruesome. We have, it looks like Margaret has a dragon that she tamed, so I wonder if there's a story about her taming a dragon. Apollonia, I think she's the patron saint of dentists, so if you look, she has like, she's holding a tooth, and I'm not sure if her teeth are pulled out, which would be gross, but she's holding a tooth. And there's St. Lucy, whose eyes were gouged out, so I think she's holding out an eye gouger or something. Oh, and she has a mark in her neck because she was beheaded. And St. Barbara, she was in a tower, I believe, and she's holding the Eucharist, so I think there's something about that. And on one side you have St. Ursula, who went on a quest with 40 virgins, so she's on one side, and you have St. Agnes, who was killed for refusing to sleep with her husband, and so Agnes means lamb, so she's always depicted with a lamb. So yeah, these are a lot of really cool saints depicted. I kind of like this one. St. Lucy is one of my favorite saints, actually, along with Mary. Thing of when Jupiter impregnates Danae as a shower of gold, because that's a thing. Yeah. You can see her in shower of gold. Don't ask me how it works. I don't know. I'm just gonna let this one speak for itself. Yeah. Oh, there's 2 parts. Boom. Oh. Well. Yeah. Okay. And here's St. Catherine of Siena. She's one of my favorite saints because back in the Middle Ages when everyone was going nuts and there were like 3 popes, she was telling everyone to get their crap together. Cow. Everyone's so happy in this picture. Like, they're just all happy to be together. It's really cute. It's like a cute little family picture. They're all happy. I really like their faces. Like, if you look closely, like, look at them all smiling. Super cute. I really like this painting of Mary and baby Jesus. I really like the blue because blue, like, finding blue dye was really hard to do. So it had to be, like, some of it was crushed from lapis lazuli, which was really expensive and hard to import, which is why Mary's robes were blue, because that meant, like, you were wealthy if you could afford to paint someone with blue robes, and she was given the highest honors. So, I like this one. We got St. George, the classic medieval knight, killing a dragon like he does, and he's rescuing a princess, and of course she's wearing pink, because that's what all princesses wear, at least according to Disney. I really like this one. That's Mary, Our Lady of Sorrows, and my boy St. John crying at the crucifixion. So they're both like my patron saints. So that's kind of exciting. I'm going to take a picture of this. Mother of Our Lady of Sorrows. Look, her eyes are red. Look at that detail. Because she's crying. At St. Catherine. Is that her? It's somebody's being dragged in the background of that. That's dark. Yeah, here she is. And here's St. Barbara. And there's like war? Is that war or death in the background? She's holding a sword and she has armor and a ring. What's up with St. Barbara? I'm looking up her story when I get home. This is of Dionysus or Bacchus consoling Ariadne. Yeah, consoling. That's totes what he's doing. He's not taking advantage of her being down or anything. Yeah, he's just being a bro and helping her out. Yeah, exactly. I don't know much about this painting, but I'm gonna guess that this dude over here is super condescending, and she's just taking it because she's just gonna deal with this douchebag. He just looks like a douchebag to me. Poor lady and dude who's her friend. Like, they gotta listen to this guy lecture all day. Maybe this is the magic mirror from Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? I said that in a public museum. No shame. No one knows me here. Look at this vase of someone. Honestly, it looks like Christine from Phantom of the Opera, which means she's an idiot, so that's unfortunate. I require gold for all my timepieces. That's what this says to me. Oh, is that, it's like Cupid shooting a dragon? So, I obviously need an allegory for good and evil on all my timepieces. People. I think this is like the different continents. Oh, Europe. Let's see if we can go closer. Europe, because she's on a horse conquering everybody, because she thinks she's better than everyone else. I think that's America, because she's on a crocodile. It's tropical. Okay, we like crocodiles here. Africa, I'm guessing, and Asia. And these aren't racial stereotypes at all. I think we got it up here again. I think Asia's got the candle. I think it's Asia. And obviously Africa's the black one. Token. Oh. And America, because he's like tan. What's with the crocodile? But there's Europe, thinking she's better than everyone. Way to go, Europe. Put the candle back. Le Constance is what this is called. I do not know what that means. Well, I mean, it's like Constance, I guess. This is so epic. And I know I'm not using epic in the correct way, Caitlin, but I'm sorry. That sword, it's a lance. This is classy. Look at this guy. He's ugly. Oh look, Caesar and Cleopatra. That ended well for everyone. Hashtag it didn't. Here's Pandora's box. They have it here. I mean, they have the Holy Grail. Why would they have Pandora's box? And there's Steve's box. It's a little smaller and see-through. but it's still a box. Got a mermaid-shaped pendant because it just wanted to be part of our world in here. Some armor here. That guy's got some hips. Look at all that hip protection. Ooh, we got like full body armor over here. Ooh, there's a whole armor section. What is this?
My era is all original and repro walking papers like
Boom, boom. How many different ways were there to kill somebody? That's a lot. There's like a Poseidon thing and like this is awesome. This is the stuff that my sister doesn't want to look at, but I do. Whose stomach is shaped like that though? Like a V? That's not how people are made unless, I mean, if it was for a really short guy. This is called picking, I'm guessing, I don't know, like he's picking something for her. She's picking something for her. Oh, it's a couple. Oh, that's cute. I think these people in this painting should date the people in this painting, because I even ship paintings. How does this happen? How do you get this? Mary of Burgundy. I have no clue who she is, but I think you should look at her loosen that dove. I really look at her dress. Like, this is cool. I like her. Way to go, Mary of Burgundy. I'm sure you did great things. So right here we have an allegory for peace and war. They obviously are super into each other. I never interpreted it that way. Look at her stroking him with the olive branch. Whoa. Never knew peace and war had an on-again, off-again relationship. Well, actually I did, because I live in the world, but it was interesting. This one is called, Are They Thinking About the Grape? No, they're not thinking about the grape. Look at this Frenchman. Sauvage. Okay, got this giant head over here. It's like she's in some holes or something. I don't know who this is. I kind of like her crown though. It's like leafy. But yeah, so I think I've taken a picture of like everything in the medieval and Renaissance wing. But that's just my favorite era. I think I'm going to look for some Greco-Roman stuff now. Try that. Because the Impressionists look really crowded. And believe it or not, it's kind of awkward when you're talking and taking pictures of things in your phone and you're by yourself in a museum. Some people look at you weird. I don't know why. That's completely normal to me. Right. It's me and my bro Buddha. Right there. Yeah, the Buddha people. So, I don't know if we're going to get to all the Asian art. I'm going to do some quick stuff, because I also want to do the ancient Greco-Roman stuff. But here's got some Buddha here. I'm going to find a Kuan Yin for you, and then we'll see where we go from there. This is Kuan Yin, or Kuanin. I don't know how to say it, but she's the Buddhist Bodhisattva of mercy. So Kuan Yin is like my favorite Bodhisattva, just because I think she's kind of cool. I don't know. Here, there's Isis and Horus. There's some other really popular people in Egyptian mythology. This is kind of similar to all the Mary and Jesus paintings from earlier. These jars here are where the Egyptians would keep the stomach and the liver and intestines. They just put those in those jars. Cute. Here we got Athena, who everyone thinks is really cool, but I don't. And so, okay, even in between the whole Renaissance and the medieval sections, and the Greek section and Roman, they didn't really have a good Apollo, which is upsetting, because Apollo is really common in art. He's like my favorite of the Greek gods, and there's like none of him. So, oh well, I guess there's no Apollo, but I was playing at the one in Detroit, so maybe next time I'm in Detroit, I'll look at that, but there are lots of Aphrodites, though. So I got the time. I might not have the battery on my iPod, but I have some extra time now. So I might check out more of the Asian section. Hashtag life. Oh, look, there's Apollo.
What?
He's my favorite god, other than Jesus, obviously. It's a goose. This is an awesome dude. Ogre-headed. He's like Shrek, but better. This guy looks super mad. I don't know why, but look at that eye. Look how they did his eyes. He's just mad at something. Like, dude, look at his hair. Maybe he got electric shock. But everyone looks really mad here. I wouldn't want to run into any of these people anywhere at any time. These are just the mad people. I don't want to be among mad people. And then these people are sad. Oh, these are Shinto deities, and Shinto deities were the traditional Japanese religion. And they were nature gods, and so they're very simple as opposed to the later, more ornate Buddhist deities. Kwannon, this is Kanon, that's the Japanese name for Kuan Yin. I might totally be butchering these names, but I really like this one. Look, she's like impeaching the world for mercy, because she's the goddess of mercy. Look at her go. Way to go. Statue of Shiva. His lord was half male, half female, hence one boob, one no boob. So that's interesting. Here we got Vishnu, the preserver. He's the one that's usually shown as blue, and he reincarnated all those times, like the different heroes and stuff. There he is. I got another Buddha here. He's all golden. And then elephants. I think it's cool. I really like this one. And this is the blind flower girl of Pompeii. She's blind. Aww. Why doesn't anyone make a movie about her? I feel like she'd be cool for a movie. Yeah, here's Pocahontas. Way to paint with all the colors of the wind, yet be a white statue. Come on. You can do that. You can do better, Poca. So that is the end of my museum adventure. I hope it wasn't too boring. But I really find art interesting, so yeah. Oh, and over there, for all my music major friends, is the Chicago Opera House with the names imprinted on it of all those people that you're constantly talking about and boring me to death about. Bach and Mozart, Beethoven, Schubert, Wagner, all imprinted in my mind as boring. Haha. But I'm sure they're wonderful, but they're on that building. Okay, my phone's probably gonna die soon. So, there'll probably be a couple more things of my Chicago trip. But, yeah, hope you had fun in the Chicago Art Institute with me. Bye. Oh, it's starting to rain. Yeah.